What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to XenoKensei for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. As you might have noticed, there has been no chain battle video featuring myself and Goresh over the past few hours, or half a day depending on when you're watching this, and that's because, unfortunately, stupid Dokkan, stupid chain battle had to start way later than expected, resulting in myself and Goresh just simply not being available at the same time to get the job done. Usually the point of these chain battle runs is to be done right as the thing starts so that we can kind of see the scores change and emerge as we try out different strategies on my account. Since that wasn't possible, I had a few runs done myself. I actually tried to record a video myself. It just didn't work the same, and I could have easily just made that video and dropped it, but I would like to have some sort of a standard when it comes to these chain battle videos, and it doesn't. These chain battle videos suck, first of all. The event sucks. It's better to have somebody to feed off of in terms of that energy, and I just didn't have that. I tried to make up a Goresh personality here. It was a complete disaster. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to go over, sort of after the fact, how I approach the event and my support line, and then I'm going to do one run on the video. May not even work out the way that I want, because if there's not enough support units that match what I need, it's just going to be a dud run, but that's about all I can do. So if you guys were expecting the full-on Goresh Toon experience, that will happen on the next season. For right now, you'll just have to settle for this. So for the supports, as the categories are Planet Namek Saga, Sworn Enemies, and Gifted Warriors, thankfully, I was actually able to come up with this myself. I don't know if that's much of an accomplishment. You're basically going to be wanting Piccolo and Frieza. So Piccolo would be your support line for the super side. So you're going to want to pick up Planet Namek Saga, go to Partial Match, go to Sworn Enemies and Gifted Warriors, and you go to well, it'll already show the super. So I basically just went through, I picked up all of the Piccolos first, at least the ones that are red sparkly, and then I sort of had to make a decision between continuing just going all Namekians or going with Namek Saga related characters, and that's what I decided to do. So I wanted to have a few units that accompanied and sort of worked together, because like if you had a full set worth of Namekians and then you have one Krillin and Vegeta, it's not going to really work out for you, because then if you have that support line and you have to choose between the three super units and one of them is Krillin Vegeta, it kind of ruins the whole set. So you got to at least have a couple to accommodate this guy. So what I did was I had all of my Namekians in there, and then I also included a Kid Gohan, as well as the Krillin Gohan, which I recently picked up from my summons. Not much of an accomplishment. It cost me over 3,000 stones to get them, so don't be jealous. And that is my support line. You could go for more Gifted Warriors. I did see some Vegetas. I don't know if that works out, though. Probably not. If you want to go for a better score, you're going to need to go for some Piccolos, which means if you really care, you could easily farm this guy out at the SSR level. That would definitely help. I mean, it wouldn't help you, it would help your friends, which would then in turn help you because you'd be getting more Emblem of Cooperations, or Pepsis as I like to call it. And for the extreme side, pretty obvious, it's Frieza. So every version of Frieza you can imagine, pick them up. You're going to want to have the full powers, so get all the full powers in there. I have so many of this final form Frieza that I've in fact picked up a 90% SSR version, so that will go nicely. We do have the Zarbon Dodoria. Don't pick that up at all. No need. Well, I mean, unless you have to. He is red sparkly, but it's better to have all Friezas. And since they link so well, they're generally going to be the better unit, more favorable. You could also bring in the Vegeta Goku, but who are you going to be really linking that unit with? It's not going to work out. You basically just have to have units that associate well together, right? That's the trick to chain battle. Having this Goku Vegeta in a pool of Friezas just doesn't work out. They gotta all be somewhat consistent. Third form Frieza works. The win-lose Frieza also works, but probably not as good. Prime Battle Frieza is gonna be great for this. More final forms, basically just a bunch of Friezas. In fact, I had so many I had to leave a few out. So basically, yeah, all Friezas, all Piccolos. That is what I've seen. Let's go to the battle results and check out the scores. I was up here for a little while. I don't think I'm gonna be up here anymore, because my score is not up to par with these guys. The main attacker is mostly going to be the Prime Battle Frieza. I have seen a few combinations where the Prime Battle Frieza is either up here or the AGL Full Power Frieza from the Dokkan Festival Part 1 banners, and then you've got Piccolo, the AGL one, as the main attacker. And then you can either switch between the STR or the AGL Full Power Frieza. So that was I think that's the highest score in the bunch with the Full Power Frieza. Let's find another example. 134. So here, you could also use the Tech Piccolo because he is a gifted warrior as well as a Planet Namek Saga, so he works really well. Plus, his attack value is higher than the AGL free-to-play one. Don't know how much of a factor that is here because it's more about synergy. And then they used the physical EZA full power Frieza. So there is a little bit of wiggle room here. It's mainly about the supports. Like if your friend unit is, or your friend support line is top tier, you're gonna be fine. Whether or not you bring the summonable one or the free-to-play Piccolo, you could probably even run the second form Frieza. I have a feeling second form Frieza is going to do pretty well too. Let me see. Zeno 133. Yeah, that was the full power. Let's see if we can find another version. So let's go back and refresh. 133. Okay. So yeah, here we go. This is one of the probably most preferred combinations. Tech Piccolo with the AGL Frieza and the full power, or the Prime Battle one in the attack slot. You can switch this one and this one. I've seen a couple top tier scores switch these two, and this one can be switched with the free to play. So with that said, let's now jump in and do a run. My score, thankfully, is still in the top 1%. I'm at the very bottom of the top 1%. 120 million with this combination. So I use the Prime Battle Frieza as my main attacker. For my friend unit, I used Piccolo. And as you can see here, I've got 33 plus 3 plus 22, giving me 36, 58 as my score for the super side. And then for the extreme side, you're going to be getting a lot of numbers here. I brought a really nice stacked support line. I got 64 plus 33, 97. So I had a really nice combination of units here. And my main three attackers were all LRs. I think the best combination, I'm not an expert, so feel free to clarify in the comments from what you found out. Some of what I say could very well be wrong. I'm just giving you my thoughts on it, following up based on how I did. I think using the full powers, all the full power Friezas, like if you have the AGL, the STR, and then the physical one, I feel like that's the best one. But this is what I used, and I did a pretty good job. But what do I know? So I got those 3 LRs, and I ended up getting 120 million. So we're going to try one more time by burning the Dragon Stone. Keep in mind, every 30 minutes, the support lines reset. So let's say you do refresh your run with the stone. You're looking for that, you know, top tier support line, but you can't find it. Instead of burning a run, just wait 30 minutes and then try again and see if the support lines change, because there is a degree of RNG involved. So let's use that stone and let's jump in. So obviously the attacker is going to be the same. Prime Battle Frieza, where are you? Hello? Oh, there you are. Okay. So now let's get the support line going. I think with the amount of time that we've had now, since it's been a little while, there's been a lot more adjustment on my friends list. That's mainly why I've been stuck at 120 million, because not many people on my friends list were able to adjust. So now that they have, it's going to be looking a lot better. So actually, this might be a really good run. Let's see if we can get, let's see, what does this one look like? Yeah, that's a really nice one. We got 91 there. We're looking at 92 here. Let's keep refreshing. This is kind of how you want to be approaching this. You want to set your connectors, then you want to go back to the support lines and keep refreshing until you find the highest score you can possibly find. This one gives me 62. We don't want that. Yeah, for those of you thinking, oh, you always get it because Goresh is the one. Yeah, I'm not using Goresh here. I'm using Darkseid. So this gives me a really nice score. This is giving me 99. Woo! Okay, 99 for that one. And we're looking at 36. Okay, so let's try again with a different lineup. Let's try Small Miss Prime. 66. Let's try Steven Z. Steven Z gives me... Nope, not enough. Okay. Smartimus. Bigolsk. He never lets me down. He's always been pretty good. 65. Alright, so we might be kind of stuck here. We don't have too many options on this one. So we're probably just going to have to settle with whatever we got. Yeah. You just want to get a bunch of Namekians here. Let's see, how much does Mimic give me? No, not enough. Actually, funnily enough, Stevens actually was pretty good. So let's check one more time all the way through. Actually, I think Smartimus might be the best, if not Bigolsk. Alright, let's do Smartimus. Alright, Smartimus and Darkseid. Let's go. This is my one and only run for the video. Let's see if we can top the 120 million score. Hopefully you guys have been having fun doing this event. As we all know, this is clearly the greatest event ever made. So let's see. Give me 3 full powers, please. Alright, so we got 2 full power freezes, we got 1 final form, and we got the 50... Is that 55%? Third form Frieza? I think we're just gonna go with the 2 full powers and the final form. Or we could go Piccolo. I don't actually know here. No, I'm just gonna go Frieza. Frieza. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. So let's see what we get. This is pretty much the approach I've been taking most of my runs, picking the Friezas. So if everything lines up, this should give me a higher score, theoretically. Like maybe 122, 123. Which I think would be enough to cement me for now in the... There you have it, folks. That's Chain Battle for you. You think you got the right run, and then stupid stuff happens, and... Okay. Well, I got 113, which is still probably pretty good for, I think a 2%, which isn't bad. So, hopefully that is enough. But yeah, I am out. I'm fresh out. I burned 5 stones. I'm all done. And yeah, you will not be seeing my score among the top few because I'm just not... I just don't have what it takes, man. This event sucks. What can I say? So guys, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments how you did on Chain Battle. Let me know how much you love this event on a scale of 1 to 10. Do you find this to be better or worse than World Tournament? The answer is, this is still better than World Tournament. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.